Pakistan didn't just provoke with Pahalgam. It didn't just shelter the killers. It didn't just justify the massacre. It gave China front row seats to the bloodshed. Top Bharatiya intelligence sources confirm what we have long suspected. Pakistan isn't acting alone. It's Beijing's pawn, a rented trigger in China's proxy war to destabilize Bharat. Through diplomatic shielding and military tech, China is using Pakistan to test weapons, drain Bharat's resources, and reshape South Asia's balance without even firing a bullet itself. The radar realignments, the satellite adjustments, the J-10Cs in combat, all timed perfectly with Pakistan's terror strikes. Operation Sindoor, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and planned by Ajit Doval, wasn't just a retaliation. When Bharat hit terror hubs in POK and Pakistan's Punjab, one disturbing pattern emerged. Chinese fingerprints all over Pakistan's air defense systems. Radar systems upgraded just days ahead of the strike, satellite coverage realigned to track Indian jets, encrypted communications, tech logistics, real-time battlefield inputs, not passive support, but active battlefield coordination. Sources also confirm Chinese military engineers were present in Pakistani bases during the height of the conflict. Ajit Doval personally oversaw the strike lists. Multiple targets were updated just hours before the launch to outwit Chinese advised air defense setups. This was documented by the Ministry of Defense-backed Center for Joint Warfare Studies. China is also fast-tracking the delivery of its fifth-generation stealth fighter jets, the J-35A, to its long-time strategic partner, Pakistan. Top diplomatic sources in Beijing and Islamabad have called it a reward, and Pakistan is expected to receive the first batch of 30 J-35A jets as early as August 2025, and all that at a 50% discount, the tip of the iceberg itself. This 50% discount on these fighter jets. Intelligence reports indicate that a cohort of Pakistan Air Force pilots has already been dispatched to the People's Liberation Army Air Force headquarters in Beijing for operational conversion training on the J-35A platform. This was because China didn't sell them for profit, but for combat data. May 7th became a live trial ground with Bharat as the intended test dummy. Pakistan claims to have downed 6 Bharatiya jets, but zero independent proof. Meanwhile, China watched and learned, calibrating its hardware for future wars, perhaps in Taiwan or the South China Sea, or perhaps with Bharat itself. Bharat now faces a permanent two-front threat, a military doctrine where every bullet fired by Pakistan is potentially backed by Chinese satellites, Chinese drones, and Chinese command advisors. The radar upgrades and the J-10 sales and the J-35A sales are just one piece of a larger puzzle, the string of pearls. Gwadar in Pakistan, Hambantota in Sri Lanka, Djibouti in Africa. China is building a naval noose also around Bharat. And Pakistan is the most willing pearl of them all. What was once China's flagship, the $62 billion CPEC, is now a sinking ship. Balochistan is on fire. Chinese engineers are under attack. Chinese convoys are bombed. Protests are erupting in Karachi and Gwadar. CPEC roads are ghost routes. Gwadar port is empty. Islamabad is buried in loans and it can't repay, and China knows it. Pakistan is now literally an extension of China's will. Operation Sindoor hit not just terror camps, but exposed a strategic nexus. Pakistan's terror machine and China's war lab are now integrated. The Pahalgam attack was their joint venture. The radar setups were rehearsals. Pakistan has mortgaged its sovereignty to Beijing, and China has leased a battlefield right here at our border.